Hello, my friends, and today I would like to talk about what happens when you don't take care of your customer group. This is Embracer Group to split to 3 separate companies by Kiyosaki. I can't pronounce that. It's by this person right here. And I'm not going to try to butcher their name. It says here, Embracer Group, which is under duress due to poor game sales and reception, is now planning to split into 3 separate companies. The company has announced. The 3 companies will be split into the following new and separate companies. Asmodee, a global leading tabletop games publisher and distributor with an extensive studio network and IP catalog. Coffee Stain and Friends, a diverse gaming entity with a dual focus on indie and A/AA premium and free-to-play games for PC, consoles, and mobile with a high degree of recurring revenues. And then Middle-earth Enterprises and Friends, a creative powerhouse in AAA game development and publishing for PC and console, as well as the stewards of the Lord of the Rings and Tomb Raider intellectual properties, among many others. The 3 entities will be separate, publicly listed companies, enabling each entity to better focus on their respective core strategies and offer more differentiated and distinct equity stories for existing and new shareholders. Equity stories, what the hell is that? Embracer Group said in a statement. Asmodee Group will operate as a tabletop game publisher and distributor. CEO Stefan Carville, COO and founder Mark Nunez will sit into the Asmodee's Group Board of Directors, with Carville stepping down for Deputy COO Thomas Kolger, who will take the reins of Asmodee Group. Coffee Stain and Friends will handle Embracer Group's lower-tier video games branch, with a focus on A and AA and indie games for PC, console, and mobile. It will operate under 2 segments, on handling freemium games and the other free-to-play games. The remaining and largest part of the Embracer Group will become Middle-earth Enterprises and Friends. Why do they keep naming these like fucking kids shows? Video Game Studio and Friends. I'm sorry, it doesn't make you sound more friendly. The new group will handle the higher tier AAA game development and will handle the game franchises like the Tomb Raider and Lord of the Rings games. Playon Pictures, Eidos Montreal, and the remnants of Square Enix Montreal, which were formerly acquired by the Embracer Group in 2022, along with Dark Horse Media, which was acquired in 2021, will also be under the aegis of Middle-earth Enterprises and Friends. Embracer Group's governing and corporate structure has also been changed. Lars Wingefors AB has the largest share and control of the companies, and currently has 20% of the capital and 40% of the votes, and promises that it will remain a long-term, active, committed, and supportive owner of all 3 entities. So I decided to go ahead and Google this Lars Wingefors AB, and it says we are an investment company based in Karlstad, Sweden. And here you can see the portfolio, which is Embracer Group, real estate, collections. Collection says Wingefors collections are made up of, but not limited to, stock certificates, comics, military literature, furniture, and art. Collecting is important to Lars because he believes in learning from history and that trading nurtures an entrepreneurial spirit, that collecting and trading can in themselves educate on a daily basis. Which honestly just sounds like a fancy way to brag about your collection, but whatever. Over here we have Embracer Group, which is obviously what we're here for. Lars Wingefors is founder and CEO of Embracer Group. Embracer Group is a global group of entrepreneurial businesses in the gaming and entertainment industries. Through our decentralized operating model, we provide entrepreneurs and teams with the resources they need to succeed and unleash their full potential. And here you see it says this is the start of a new chapter. Obviously, this is about the breakup. Here we have explore our 11 operative groups. We're just going to do this by the individual groups just because that'll make my life easier. Got PC console games, which is THQ Nordic, Playon, Coffee Stain, Amplifier, Gearbox, and Crystal Dynamics or Eidos Montreal. You see here they have THQ Nordic. What the fuck is... Okay, I'm not going to ask. Biomutant was such a wreck of a game. I mean, it was fun, but it was such a wreck. Internal Studios, Akima, Appeal, Ashbourne, Black Forest, Bugbear, Campfire Cabal, 101, Gate 21, Grimlore Games, Gunfire Games, Handy Games, I don't know what that means, Massive Mini Team, Micronomics, Micronominos, I think that might be what that says, Mirage, 9 Games, Pisces, Piranha, Powwow, Purple Lamp. This is Playon. Oh boy, founded as Koch Media. They've got Dead On 2, System Shock, Hot Wheels, Metro Exodus, Metro, MotoGP, Saints Row, the crappy one, Chorus. Actually, I heard some good stuff about this one. Not a whole lot. And Evil West, from what I understand, was meh. Coffee Stain, which is predictable for me because they do. Valheim, which I've got a lot of hours into Valheim. Deep Rock Galactic, Goat Simulator, Satisfactory, Valheim, as I said. Welcome to Bloxburg, interesting, and Songs of Conquest. Amplifier, let's see what Amplifier has under their belt. Dice Legacy, Fishing the North Atlantic, Frontier Lightyear, and First Class Trouble. Interesting. Gearbox, we know what Gearbox has done. We know what Crystal Dynamics has done. Let's take a look at the mobile gaming. See if it has anything. Party in My Dorm. Dragon Veil. Realm of the Mad God. Exalt. Amaze. Kingdom of Heckfire. DIY keyboard, whatever that means. And Super Stylist. Easy Brain. It just looks like a bunch of mobile, well, obviously mobile games, but like Sudoku, pixel art, that kind of thing. And tabletop games, they just have the Asmodee on here. It looks like they've got Ticket to Ride, Catan, Exploding Kittens is actually fun, Small World, and Unlock. It's what they have on their website in regards to what their various stuff is. So then it looks like Coffee Stain in the mobile games are going to be one thing. THQ Nordic and the more AAA supposedly experiences are going to be another. And then Asmodee and Dark Horse Media, which didn't come up. So let's look at that. Hellboy, Umbrella Academy, Stranger Things, The Legend of Zelda, Witcher Omnibus, Avatar, Plants vs. Zombies, so yeah, Vox Machina, Cyberpunk 2077. These are obviously all books. I mean, for those of you who know comics, I'm sure you already knew that. And I do have each of these websites pulled up. This is the business website for Asmodee. And apparently they have maps and catalogs. Let's look at the PDF for the bestseller program. Marvel, Crisis Protocol, Catan Jr., Catan extension for 5 to 6 players, Seafarers, Seraph of Nottingham, 2nd edition, Quacks of Quedlinburg, Wavelength, Ticket to Ride Europe, Small World. Ooh, they have the Arkham Horror card game, Carcassonne, Dixit, Mysterium, a bunch of stuff. Star Wars Unlock, interesting. So yeah, just tabletop games in general. And Coffee Stain pretty well went that, as we already did. Apparently As We Descend is a roguelike deck builder. Blocks game, Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah, nothing. Oh, apparently they're now launching their... Oh, so the Malmo earlier was a mobile first studio. Then, of course, Middle Earth. Yeah, honestly, I'm disappointed. Okay, so this is just going to cut in randomly. So this has got, I want to name my dog Frodo. Is that okay? The answer, yes, of course. My dog Frodo loves to eat. I'd like to start a dog food line named Frodo Baggins, a bag of dog food delights. May I do that? I'd be naming the business for my dog, not for the other more famous Frodo Baggins. Therefore, do I really need permission to make a business using my dog's name? I gotta say, this is very likely something that has come up. Apparently, yeah, you do in fact need permission. I just thought that was funny to read. So I suppose the real question is, what does this Embracer Group split get us? Anything, really? I'm going to go with it doesn't really matter, realistically. Sounds like something they're doing more for tax purposes and to perhaps hide some money, maybe cut some losses in various places, shuffle things off here and there. Maybe some of these will disappear more. Maybe they think having smaller groups will make it easier to cycle. I don't know. But I think it doesn't mean anything in culture war terms. I know a lot of people will, get woke, go broke. I'm sure that has something to do with it. But at the same time, considering the way the world's going and the insane increase in rules and regulations across the board, it's probably easier for them to track this way. And I'm sure there's going to be some kind of IRS benefit. But do you disagree? Do you agree? What do you think? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. If you really liked it, you can feel free to share it around, and I will catch you later.